next up we have the Trickery domain.
I love the Trickery domain. This is one of the best. I love the subclass. I love the theme of it. And this is, the spell list was always fantastic for the Trickery domain, but now the functionality of like the keystone abilities are really, really good.
And the Trickery domain in many ways is the foil to the light domain. Mm-hmm. Many of the subclass quartets in the book are often actually two duos.
Yeah.
And in the Cleric, the Trickery domain, which is all about illusion and sort of pranks,
deception,
and being the trickster, is the counter to the light of revelation, seeing everything as it really is. And then similarly, the life domain Cleric has its foil in this class in the form of the war domain Cleric. One being all about restoring vitality to people, and the other about destroying things. And so, the Cleric, we have this fun axis going on with these four subclasses. Now, the Trickery domain, as you said, got some really nice updates. And it starts right away in Blessing of the Trickster, which now the Cleric can actually use on themselves, which they used to not be able to. And it used to last just for an hour, but now it lasts until the end of your next long rest.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is a really nice way to ensure that people can use this for maybe extended infiltrations. Particularly if the Cleric uses it on somebody else, and it wouldn't be around to, in the past, refresh it after it wore off after an hour.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point,
So Invoke Duplicity, which is of course, the signature ability of this subclass, got improved in a number of ways in both the base feature as well as in the improvements that come later at level 17. One is you can now summon up your illusory duplicate as a bonus action instead of an action.
Perfect.
And you do not have to concentrate on it anymore.
Thank you.
Because
that was so difficult,
The combination before of it taking your entire action and you having to concentrate on it meant you were in some ways being shut down in two ways. You were spending a whole turn bringing it out, and then you couldn't at the same time have any of the Cleric's really nice concentration spells going simultaneously. And so we wanted to address that when we revisited this subclass, so that the subclass felt like it was playing nice with the rest of the class, and not shutting your own class down through its use.
And again, that is a lot of the change in design is what you want to do during a turn happens so much faster.
Yes. In the higher level improved duplicity up at level 17, that used to create multiple duplicates. You now just have one duplicate. But what we've now done is that your duplicate now assists not just you, but also your allies when it comes to conferring advantage on attack rolls. And when the illusion vanishes, it now heals. You can have it heal somebody next to it. We wanted, again, this illusion to be more cleric-y, so that it truly felt like you're not just a trickster, you are a trickster cleric. And so that's why we brought in more of this element of you being able to assist your team in addition to assisting yourself.
There's another really juicy add-on to this ability.
Yes, between level 3 and 17, there is now a brand new feature, and that is whenever you take the bonus action to create the illusion, you can teleport, swapping places with the illusion. And this not only gives you some really fun mobility, but it makes it so that the tricksy cleric can mess with enemies even more, because if suddenly you're swapping positions, they think you're over there, but you're actually over here.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, we modified the domain spell list, and that's something we did in all of them to try to make the list of spells that you have from this subclass as thematic and as fun as possible.
When you pre-order the digital physical bundle, you also get an exclusive digital gold dragon mini for our 3D virtual tabletop, the Dragons of D&D digital art book, 15 dice sets, 34 frames, and 15 backdrops. And if you pre-order the digital 2024 Player's Handbook on D&D Beyond, you get exclusive bonuses. 12 sets of digital dice representing each class, 10 new frames, and 5 new backdrops. And all of those Player's Handbook bonuses are available right now on D&D Beyond. You can find the links to all of that in this video description. Thank you so much for watching. We have a ton of video content coming out about the new Player's Handbook and all the new core rulebooks, the new monster manual, the new Dungeon Master's Guide. So be sure to check out all of that content. And thank you for watching.